Welcome to Out Loud with Rob and Rachel. This is what happens when two ADHD brains come together and think out loud.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for tuning in again to the Out Loud podcast with Rob and Rachel. How are you?
I'm great. Thanks for coming to join us today.
I appreciate you. We've been getting a lot more people listening to our full podcast, which is good. And
amazing. Thank you.
Sometimes people get the reels, but they don't try to track you down.
I actually think some people don't realize that they're two separate things.
Yeah.
Remember, we were having a conversation with somebody that we're collaborating on an event with, and she was like, "Oh, I thought that was." Vicky was like, "Oh, I thought that was the podcast," and I said, "No, you have to click, and then you." Those are so great.
That's a good point. You know, there's a lot of podcasts that I listen to, but I didn't start following the whole podcast until like a year after.
Right. So there's some good stuff in there, even stuff we don't clip. So if you get a chance and you're driving to work, like I do every morning and after school, I just. Pop us on.
Give us a try. Give us a try.
And again, we always say, if you have anything you want to hear, you want to talk about, you want us to talk about, we're here. Rob's a little obsessed with following your comments. So bring them on, because I promise you, he will read every comment. Yeah. Literally every comment.
Yeah, especially that one that went viral. I can't keep up with those, but I try.
Let me tell you something. You did very well with that. You really did. I was impressed. I actually I get the alerts also. So we're on at the same, we get the alerts the same time.
I started putting my name. Well,
because I'll go on and I'll be like, "Oh, it was already Rob."
You can answer too.
No, I do. I started putting my name too. So we're going to start, we started identifying who's responding back to you, because we both want to, interact with everybody. And we really think that it's great. Thank you so much for coming. So today is actually wacky trifecta weekend. It's the weekend. It's a 3-day weekend for me. It's President's weekend. I don't have work on Monday, but it's Friday the 13th, and any educator knows there is some truth to the full moon effect on kids and Friday the 13th effect on kids. It's truly there. It really is. And today was no different.
Not an urban legend.
It's not an urban legend. I have a classroom with some destroyed furniture that happened actually today. So so it is not an urban legend. It is legitimate. But in the theme of Friday the 13th, Valentine's Day, and of course Gen X, because we are the quintessential Gen Xers, I wanted to flip it on you.
Okay.
You usually come to me with the men or women, a little, a lot, or, the same. So I'm coming to you now with the same type of question. Okay. So again, men or women, a little, a lot, or, no difference. All right. So I'm breaking it down into each category. So the first one is Friday the 13th. Okay. And when I say Friday the 13th, I don't mean the movies. I mean just the whole aura of Friday the 13th and superstitions and things like that. Noted. Okay. Who believes more in bad luck, men or women?
Women, I would say a lot.
Okay. Why?
Just from experiences.
Okay.
Yeah, just from women that I know.
Like something happens and they're like,
I think they just have more faith too.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, like karma. I think they even believe in things like karma more too.
That's okay. Well, hold on to that thought. So you're correct. It is women, but not a lot more. A little more.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Who says they don't believe in superstition more, men or women?
I would say men, just because it's more of an ego thing. Okay. You know what I mean? Like, it's more of a masculine thing.
Not admitting it. Yeah.
Not admitting
it. Yeah. All right. A lot, a little, or about the same?
I'm going to go a lot one more time.
You're right.
Yeah.
2 for 2, man.
Yeah.
Wow. All right.
I pay attention.
I know you do. You are very you're
I'm zoned in, man.
Yeah. You do pay attention to the nuances, to the little
so
nuances.
much where I don't even hear what someo's actually saying.
Why? Because you're paying attention to what? Body language?
To see if they're lying and seeing if they're... Not lying. If they're being... What is that word they use? Like the FBI? It's deceptive.
Oh.
Sometimes people aren't lying, but they're trying to be a little deceptive. And
Okay.
I try to look at the feet wiggling.
Well, yeah, but wait a minute. I feet wiggle all the time.
I'm not saying that you're doing it. I'm just giving you it.
I know, but what if they have ADHD like me and their feet wiggle all the time?
Well,
that might not give...
That's a
Does that
quick
mean
wiggle.
like when I go in...
That's a quick wiggle.
No, I go like this.
Okay. I'll pay attention.
Or I like kick like that. I'm a kicker also.
I don't want to ruin this if I just answer them so easily, you know.
Damn. All right. Who has more rituals before big moments? Men or women?
Men, for sure, a lot more.
Really? Yeah. You locked that one in? Final answer?
Locked in.
You're wrong.
Oh, okay.
You're wrong. Basically the same.
Okay. I was a little sexist because I was thinking sports.
So was I when I first read it.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking baseball. How like baseball players are like...
Especially baseball. Baseball.
Like they do all those... You know, they touch their...
That's good that you picked baseball because I think baseball is probably the
most
biggest
ritualistic.
ritual. Yeah.
Or like, aren't there some sport like some where if they're in a tournament they won't change their underwear and things like that,
shave
right?
or have sex or things like that. Yeah.
All right. So that's you got a little cocky there, buddy.
Good.
All right. Who trusts intuition more, men or women?
I think women and that's a compliment. You know what I mean?
Okay.
To that.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. I think a little.
Thank you. Yeah. And a little, a lot, or about the same. Well, it's not about the same because you think it's women.
Yeah, I think it's a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, you're.
Yeah.
Well, no. Okay, you're right. It is women, but it's only a little more. Sorry, I was looking down.
I'm an all or nothing guy. So
I know you are. He's a little bit part of the absolute theory.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Proudly though. That's
okay.
the thing.
All right. You have to own it.
I'm not going to try to improve on it.
Yeah, right. I mean, we talked about this. We talked about certain things, right? Where you do try to improve on them, and then
this one I like absolutely. Yeah.
I get that. All right. This is the last one.
At least I stand for something.
If you stand,
not saying you don't. I'm just meaning
stand for nothing, you fall for everything.
Exactly.
If you stand for nothing, you fall for everything.
And I also think a little bit is a lot.
True.
In life.
Okay. Well, it depends. Sometimes it is a lot.
Yeah.
Even a little bit is like too much.
Right.
Or, I get that. All right. Who describes decisions as logical? Men or women?
Wow, I'm bashing men today in a way, which is odd for me. I can see men using it as an insult. Well, you got to be logical, like almost like a mansplaining type of thing. I'm going to say men a little bit.
Yeah, men a lot more.
A lot more, okay.
Yeah, men a lot more. Okay.
God, the only reason why I said a little bit because I've been saying a lot. So it's now I'm tricking myself.
I know. That's like when you go into a multiple choice question and you try to fool the system. You can't do it by yourself.
This time.
Wait, by the way, so today Rob and I are texting this morning, and I texted him a screenshot of a question I tried to take because he always tells me that I'm an alpha female.
Right.
So this thing,
and that's not an insult.
I know, and I don't take it as an insult. But so this thing came across my Instagram about taking a test about the archetype.
Right.
Female archetype. There's 12 female archetypes. And it says, like, some guy was on a thing and he was like, many people think they're the queen, but actually blah, 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 blah.
Right.
So then I delved into the internet to try and find a free, archetype test. And that first question, I couldn't get past it, right? So I go all the way and then I have to pay. So I don't even know what my archetype was.
Man. Yeah.
I have no idea.
Yeah, they do that.
No clue. So there you go. But that was
they were being deceptive.
They were being deceptive.
That's the word. We should have a word of the day. Word of the podcast that we have to
deceptive?
Use. Yeah.
All right. So you used it twice already. I didn't use it at all yet. All right. Should I let you now go into yours, or do you want to delve into the Valentine's Day portion?
Valentine's. This is fun. I'm having fun.
All right. So this is Valentine. Now we're going from Friday the 13th, and we're going to lighten it up a little bit. Valentine's Day. Who thinks Valentine's Day is stupid? Men or women? I mean, a little, a lot, or the same?
It has to be a lot.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Oh my God. I got really lame ones, huh?
No. I mean, I think it's so stupid.
I do too, though. I hate Valentine's Day. I also hate New Year's Eve, by the way.
Yeah.
I find anything that's hyped up and that forces you.
No, that's what it is.
Right.
For me.
So like anything that hypes you up and makes you feel as though you need to be part of it bothers me.
Yeah. No, is that an ADHD thing?
I don't know.
You don't want to go with the majority all the time?
You're not a herd follower?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's exactly what it is.
I hate that.
I mean,
I don't like.
Why are you gonna?
I don't know.
Beg to eat at a place that you can eat at any other time
for half the price.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like not some prefixed menu that they bump it up. 150%. All right. I agree that men would think it's more stupid, but I do. Well, I mean, I don't know. I think that there are a lot of women who probably also think it's stupid, but there are also women who don't want to be the one left out in the cold when their girlfriends are talking about what their, spouses.
You know what I like? Like Gina went on a big Valentine's Day.
I love that.
Right. And I think that's the way it should be.
Yeah. Right. Like, let
the guys sit home.
But not only that, I also don't feel as though, and it's not a, I just think like there's so many, you get love from so many different places in the world that like, why do you need a day where you have to stop and just like force yourself to that also. Like,
and I guarantee you she had a better time going to Valentine's Day than she's going to with me.
Right.
Right.
That's just made me think about like high school reunions. Right. I know I just digressed ADHD really bad. But like, do you think high school reunions are better with your spouse or without?
No, without.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Unless they went to the same high school as you.
Yeah.
I mean, that's an exception.
Yeah, that's an exception. But yeah, I mean, a lot of reunions, they don't even.
I don't know why.
The spouses aren't even.
Made me go there. But that was really funny. Yeah, all right.
But that's for other reasons.
Stress about getting it right.
Ooh.
Men, who stresses more about getting it right?
See, that one I have no clue. I would say it's about the same, though. Depends what it is. I'll say women.
Well, it's the whole process, like the whole day, like getting the whole day right.
Yeah, I would say women. So
it's probably like the date, the gifts, the attention that you're giving the person, like whatever it is, like the whole package.
I think that's more of a personality thing.
You do, than a gender thing. That's interesting.
But that personality thing might lead to women.
Okay. So yours is women, a little, a lot?
I would say a lot.
All right. So it's men.
Oh, really?
And it's a little to moderate more.
Oh, okay.
I love that it's moderate.
That's interesting.
Men. Well,
I got to reevaluate myself because I don't think about that at all.
About that for a second because I can understand that because it's the men really who get the pressure to do it the right way, like the flowers and the right present and like. I mean, I think women are, and I don't mean to be sexist. I just mean to be societal.
Yeah.
It's more on the men to get the gift than it is the women.
Sure,
nowadays, it's both. So nowadays, I think more people swap gifts, right? But I think back in the day, it was like the men, you better come home with something. Chocolate, flowers, whatever.
You're right. Because, what's funny is like, so today, like Gina took off today and I came to the office and then we didn't have reservations made anywhere, but she wanted me to make the reservations even though she was home because I'm a guy, which I'm totally fine with that role.
Yeah.
But isn't it? Yeah.
You have roles.
In my head, I'm like, just call. I mean, like,
because it's Valentine's Day?
Yeah.
No, I get that.
Just because it's...
I get that.
Yeah.
I do get that because it's different. Every day she calls. It's a different day. I get that.
Yeah, okay.
I totally do. Gina, I feel your pain. I get that. I do because it's a different day.
I can't make this into a reel.
He won't make it into a reel. Not that he can. That's funny. All right. Who values symbolic gestures more?
I would say men.
A little, a lot.
I'm going to say a little.
Okay, it's women.
Oh, God.
Women.
Falling apart here. Falling apart. Cocky. It's
like the fireworks that come down and sizzle.
I'm like a woman, though, a lot of ways. So I'm like the wrong guy to answer with certain things.
Okay. Then it is women, and it's a lot more.
Really?
Women value. So that to me, I have to tell you, that's more important to me than the gift itself.
Sure.
So I am the person that if you're going to get me a gift, I don't want you to have to try really hard, but I want you to have thought about it.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
I don't think all women are like that.
They just want the gift?
Yeah, I think they want the gift instead of a symbolic gift. I mean, a lot of women that I know, at least.
Wow.
Yeah.
See,
not a thoughtful gift, but the Gucci bag.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. No,
I know.
I can see you like that, but I'm just saying.
No, I understand. I get it. Yeah, I'm so not like that. I am, even as a teacher, like, I would rather a kid go home and make me a card at the end of the year. Like, I had a student who made a poem about me, who wrote a poem about me.
Right.
Printed it out and stuck it in a dollar store frame and handed it to me at the end of the year. I still have it.
I gave Rachel a signed book by somebody.
She did, actually. You gave me 2 books, actually.
Okay, but I gave you a signed book. And
Ellie Honig.
She said that's one of the most special gifts to anybody who's not family.
It is. It's true because you thought about me. You went to the thing. You knew I liked him. Yep. And you took the opportunity out of a work thing. Mm-hmm. So that was very thoughtful.
So what I'm saying,
see,
I'm
right. Yeah, that means more to me. Right. Like, I don't want you spending money on me. Right. I don't need flashy. Yeah. If you took a moment, but I think that goes back to time. Mm-hmm. Time to me is so valuable, more valuable than any other commodity. Right. So if you took the time out of your day, whatever you were doing, to do that for me, that's more important to me. Yeah, totally. Yeah. So I'm more about the symbolic. Yeah. Absolutely. And I can't see, even though I'm wearing progressive contacts. So those aren't working well. There's that. All right. Who says, I don't need a holiday? More.
Ooh. Men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little or a lot?
Yeah. A lot.
Yeah. You're right on that one. Yeah, I would think so too.
Because I don't need a holiday.
Right. Right. Okay, do you think it's a cop-out? After you just admitted that you don't need a holiday?
Yeah.
Do you think it's like, I don't want to be bothered, so I don't need the holiday?
No, I mean, for me, it goes back to what you said, is like, you don't want to be told what to do.
Right.
Like, I really hate being told what to do.
Right, on that.
And I feel Valentine's Day is something, you know. Like,
you know what else I don't love about this? And I do have to say, it is a personal thing for me because of my lifestyle. I don't like that in that moment, everything is set to couples on that one day. Yeah. And it's unusual if you're not going somewhere as a couple. So that to me, I don't love. It's a lot of pressure and it is a singling out event. Yeah. And I don't like that.
And it doesn't need to be.
Right. Yeah, exactly. So that I don't like as somebody who's predominantly been single most of my adult life. Sure. So yeah. All right. You were just going to say something.
No.
You weren't? All right. Who feels disappointed more by low effort, men or women?
Oh, women. I mean, God.
Yeah, that was a stupid one, too.
God.
It should have really feel dirty or something. Today?
Tomorrow.
Oh, it's tomorrow. That's right. I forgot. All right. Now we're going to segue from Valentine's Day into just a little relationship, like question and a little, a lot, or the same. Who analyzes breakups more, women or men?
Men.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You were quick, too.
Quick.
A little or a lot?
Probably a lot. I went through the Rolodex really quick. Yeah.
Wait, to do what?
Well, I went through the Rolodex of all the men I know with breakups and all the women.
Like, and they analyzed it?
Yeah.
More than the women?
Yeah.
And you're talking about like as adults, you're not talking about in your 20s.
No, I'm talking about people my age. Yeah.
Wow.
Am I wrong?
Wow, yes.
Okay. Well, that's interesting.
It's women. Yeah. And it's a lot more, actually.
Okay.
Women, a lot more. That's fantastically fascinating.
Yeah.
You went right to
that's weird.
Men.
I mean, I know a lot of soft men. A lot of beta males.
Why? Why does that make them soft? Because they analyze their breakup. Maybe they really, really didn't want it to happen. I know, but I don't know that necessarily means soft.
I mean, where do they get that, though? I mean, like, who is it self-reporting? And I'm being honest.
Right, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think a guy will self-report that. Like, answer even if it was like a poll. I don't know.
All right. No. Okay.
I'm justifying why I'm wrong.
Who blames timing and luck more for relationship, like, I guess, mishaps or things that don't work?
Who blames timing and... Oh, guys. Guys will make an excuse to get out of it.
It's true. A little or a lot?
A lot.
No, this was a little.
Okay.
A little. Yeah. I think women blame, too.
Yeah.
I think women women tend to blame something else so that it doesn't seem as though it was a shortcoming on their own part.
Right. People don't admit that they were
right. Like that it may have been something, that they did or didn't do or didn't have for the other,
Yeah.
That I know I've done that a million times. Like, why wasn't I good enough? What didn't I have that the other person, then when they went to that next person that they had?
Right.
Definitely. But that's interesting. Who initiates divorce more, men or women?
Oh, I know that. That's easy. Very easy. Women by far.
Yes, you're right.
There's a couple things so I'll give you.
I know a lot of cheaper to keep her.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Absolutely.
I do.
Yeah, that's most of them. But one of the reasons is, and this doesn't look good for the men. It's because
keeping it real here.
When the man is married to a woman traditionally,
okay,
like in even a regular marriage, not even a traditional marriage from the 70s, it's done. So by them leaving, creates a lot more work for them.
Oh, absolutely.
When the women
they're already taking care of most of those things on their own anyway.
Right. They're less
juggling
work.
It. Right. Oh.
Even if they work or don't work, it doesn't make a difference. So when they
less work.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God, that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's like a burden on.
And men are easier to please. So.
Well, that's funny because then it brings me to my next.
My next
question is.
I'm not going to work on.
Who struggles with loneliness after divorce more? Men or women?
For sure.
A lot or a little?
A lot.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Yeah, because it's easy for a woman if she wanted to just give in, to find a guy.
Right.
Like if you just want to.
Yeah.
If you just want to.
Yes. I mean, I've never taken advantage of that, but I've heard that it's very easy for women to find somebody to just whatever.
They usually go after married guys still.
That's interesting too. Really? Okay. No, you learn something new every day.
I'm joking.
Who benefits more from marriage? Speaking of, who benefits? Why? A little or a lot?
A lot, I would say.
Why?
What I said before.
Right, because they get things done for them.
Yeah, they get things done for them. I mean, I think, isn't it just gender related that women are more givers? I mean,
absolutely.
Like even in the book Give and Take, it'll say that.
Yes. By nature.
By nature. Yeah. And it's just like my wife gives more to my sons than I do. Mm-hmm. Not more, but what?
Different things. Yeah, I think it's in different areas, right?
Yeah. It's not more.
Necessarily more.
She'll physically do more for them.
Okay. She'll jump. Yeah, she'll jump to do things more quickly than you would.
Where I might give them more insight.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. You make it more of a learning experience rather than doing it.
Yeah, or just,
Okay. Yeah. All right. That's interesting. Yeah. I mean, I don't have the comparison, so I can't really add to that conversation. But that's very, that's interesting. All right, so let's move on. So those were mine. I flipped the script on you. Now you wanted to add a little bit of.
Yeah. So I don't know. There's certain things that I find that are like odd behavior. So I'm going to have some questions for you.
Okay.
If this is psychopathic behavior or normal behavior.
We have to preface this by when he says psychopathic, he doesn't mean clinically. We are not clinically experts in anything. This is his version of psychopathic behavior. Right. Okay. So when you come at us, because we know we're international now.
Internationally known and known to rock the microphone. We're international.
He did.
How you doing, mate?
He did the raw race thing on text, by the way. The minute he told me we were international.
Yeah, we're international.
And I was bopping along as I was reading, too.
And you don't have to, but I do like it in the comments. You don't have to say you do that because you have ADHD plus OCD. Plus, that's fine.
We know those things.
We're all those things too.
Right. We are too. Yeah. Oh no. All of, yes. 100%. Yep. Throw it all right in that mixing bowl. Mix it around.
So we get it.
Pour some sugar on me because I've got it too.
So is this psychopathic or normal behavior?
Yes. Psychopathic.
It's psychopathic.
Immediately after you post something, you like it.
Now what happens if they like it from all 3 or 4 of their profiles?
That might be certifiable.
Do you block them? I'm just kidding.
No. Maybe you have an intervention.
All right.
Maybe you say, let other people like your posts also. Give them the opportunity.
So when I got help from AI
to
come up with these questions, that was the first one that
That's
I thought.
interesting.
I had it.
That you
open
could.
up.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But there's some other ones that, this is my favorite one.
Okay.
Psychopathic or normal behavior. Rereading your own old argument to see if you won.
Wait, I don't know if I want to admit it because I did hear crying.
I put it through ChatGPT to see if I won.
I've never done that. I have read. I never. Oh, wait. I can't say I've never done it. I have done that.
All right.
Is it psychopathic?
No. It's my answer. What do you think that is?
I think it might. I actually think it's smart. Okay. If I'm real.
This is fun, psychopathic normal behavior. Do you think most people reread their own argument?
No.
Right, so it's psychopathic.
It's psychopathic.
Or sociopath.
Yes.
I asked ChatGPT.
I do. What's the difference?
I forgot.
Against the social norm?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Against the psychological norm. So I don't know. Would that be against social norm?
I guess. I don't know.
All right, go next one. Oh my goodness. This is opening.
Sending a question mark when someone doesn't respond in 12 minutes.
Oh! That's psychopath. And I was going to say that's intense.
Yeah, that's intense.
That's intense, right?
I don't even do that.
We were talking about the difference between intense and passionate.
Yeah.
Because I've been called passionate and Rob's been called intense.
I've been never called passionate.
And I don't think I've ever been called intense.
Okay, but I can tell you something.
What?
You used a phrase how people describe you.
Yeah.
One time. And that description
was intense.
It was labeled as when people.
Really?
I think you said one time, people say I'm a lot.
Yes.
That's
intense.
A sign of intensity.
Okay.
I think you're a mixture of both.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
I think.
All right. But people have never used the word intense, though.
Right. But you become intense when somebody crosses your boundaries.
Yes.
Yes. It's not passion anymore.
No, it's not.
But you can be passionate at the time. And I've seen it where you're passionate, not with me. I've seen
Flip a switch?
Where it went from passion to intensity. Yeah.
I know where the meeting.
And I was just sitting back smiling. Like, I know better to get in that. Like, I know better to get into that situation.
That's really funny.
Yeah.
You were like, rookie mistake.
I was like,
rookie mistake.
Gotta learn some way. All right. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, these are fun. I don't have that many, so.
That's all right.
All right. This is a little corny, but you do it with me a little bit. Typing ha-ha when you're not actually laughing.
How do you know I'm not laughing?
I know you're not. You're being nice.
Does that include LOL?
Yeah.
Well, okay. So, I don't think it's psychopathic.
Okay.
Because I think it's respectful.
Right. Yeah, I think so.
Because I think that you don't want to ignore the person, right?
You don't know how to respond sometimes.
So I think sometimes just saying LOL.
Yeah.
Or
that's how I take it when you do it for me.
That.
I take it as
I'm really busy and I can't really respond, but I don't want to ignore you.
Mm-hmm.
That's us.
I'm always like, she didn't have to do LMAO. I mean, she could have just let it go.
If I'm LMAOing, it's real.
Oh, okay. All right. I give a lot.
Is a quick one. Or the emoji. If I send you the ha 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 emoji, then that means I really thought it was funny.
This is a good one.
Uh-oh. He's looking at me like it's definitely me.
No. I don't know. There's no way for me to know this.
Oh.
Screen shooting a conversation just in case.
No, I'm not a screenshot.
No, this is is that psychopathic?
No, I don't think it's psychopathic.
So.
I don't think it's psychopathic, especially in today's day and age.
Okay.
I don't do that. My mind doesn't go to immediately do that.
I do.
Which it probably should. Yeah. I was going to say, I don't do that immediately, but I don't delete texts. But can they delete their texts?
Yeah, but it won't I delete everything just because it's too much clutter. But
they can't.
I have an app on my phone called the Vault.
The Vault.
With screenshots. Just in case.
Really?
Just in case.
You better watch out, people.
Yeah, just in case. Nothing to get them in trouble. Is something that they're saying.
Protects you.
Protect me.
Yeah. I get it. It's
like,
totally
no, that's not true.
Boom.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Because things can be taken out of context.
Absolutely. Or people may make up or not, I don't want to say lie, but like, be inaccurate reporters.
Right, yeah.
And they may not. I mean, I know I've done that. I've been guilty where I don't remember saying something and somebody throws my text back at me. 100%.
Right.
Yeah. It's happened to me.
Yeah.
I don't do that though.
All right, this is the last one.
Okay.
So watching your own reel 3 times to see how you look.
Oh, no, I do that.
Do you?
Wow, that was really quick.
So what is it? Is it a psychopath? Or?
I don't know. It's a little
I think that's normal behavior.
I mean, I would imagine it's a little vain, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, well, because you're out there and you know that everybody's watching.
Right.
So it's like a little bit vulnerable. Yeah. I mean, right? Like, I don't do it as much. I did do it in the beginning. And meanwhile, I just said to him before we went on air, if my hair gets a little crazy, please tell me.
And I said.
But you said, oh, sorry, I didn't. Meanwhile, we were on for like 10 minutes. So
no, I don't think it was there right away.
Good. Thank you. I appreciate that. But I do that. I don't think it's psychopathic.
Right. No, I think it's that would be considered normal behavior. I mean,
everybody has a little bit of, I don't want to call that insecurity, but just sort of making sure that, if you're putting yourself out there.
I like the question mark one. Sending a question mark when somebody doesn't respond in 12 minutes. Now,
do you do that?
No, I don't think neither of us would do that, only because we don't want people to think we care enough.
Well,
like it's not like we don't do it not for the right reasons. Like it doesn't bother.
Totally.
Yeah.
But also, I find that intrusive.
Yeah.
I find that intrusive.
Yeah.
Not just that I don't, but I do find that intrusive. Like, who am I? What do you, like, I don't know. Maybe you're not doing, maybe you're doing, but if it's like, not 12 minutes, but if I asked you a question and it's the next day,
right?
I think I might question mark you.
Yeah.
I might question mark you.
Ooh.
Yeah, I might.
Because that's a big statement, like a question mark.
Well, if I ask you a question and I need to know the answer to it, what am I going to do? Ask it again.
I'm sure there's some people that you'll give the benefit of the doubt to if they don't have that history of that.
And I'll say, hey, did you see my text yesterday?
Yeah.
Whatever that may.
Or sometimes what I'll do is I'll like
your text?
I'll like what I wrote, just so it brings
so
it up.
So it pops up again.
So it just pops up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
But that's not a rude thing. That's
you think?
For me,
you're not doing it rudely.
I'm not doing it rudely.
Yeah, I get it.
Like if I
do you think people would construe it as rude?
No, I don't think so. I think the question mark they will, though.
Are you saying?
I think the question mark.
Oh, maybe I'll watch my tone now.
No. After the 12 minutes.
Oh yeah.
But I might like a post.
The next day, would you think it's rude?
I don't think you would do that. I think you would say, "Hey, I don't know if you saw my."
Yeah, I would. I certainly wouldn't do it if I didn't know the person.
There's a history,
right? Like I would do it for my best friend, whoever, but I wouldn't do it for like, a teacher that I like texted something. No, I would never do that. Wait, but I actually along these same lines. Is that it? Are those?
Yeah, that's all I have. Yeah.
So I have to ask you a question. I asked you this already, but I'm going to ask you online because I want other people to weigh in about the situation that I had this week I had a meeting. I'm not going to say with who or anything, but this person. I was calling sir. I was calling this person sir. Actually, I'm going to say it. I had a parent meeting and I was calling the parent sir. And he actually got offended and said, you keep calling me sir. And I was so taken aback because that's what I do. Like that to me is a sign of respect. It's the first time I ever met the person.
Right.
So what am I going to call them? If I have a relationship with parents, I will very often say mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, whoever it may be that's the guardian of the parent, because I don't want to call first names because I think that's crossing a little bit of a line. But if I say, mom, it's an endearing way of saying, I know that's your role here and you are very valuable to me. Yeah. Mom, dad, aunt, uncle, whoever it may be. So I was so taken aback when he said that. I was like, well, okay, what would you like me to call you?
I didn't think he liked my answer either, which was funny.
Well, I don't remember. You said that he may have thought that I was
No, you asked me how I take it,
right?
And I kind of agreed with the guy a little bit. And
so explain what you said.
Yeah. So women will say that to a man. I think it's proper.
Okay.
It's usually de-escalation when a woman says "sir," right? Like they want to de-escalate something. So my guess would be that there was some conflict.
Okay.
All right. So,
your guess is correct.
Yeah. So. Then what happens is when there's conflict and you're called sir, it just aggravates you. Not that you didn't do anything wrong, but it's more of a reflection on the guy not handling his emotions.
Well, he was very, yes, that was evident.
Yeah, but so I was,
okay.
So right away, when you told me that you were calling somebody sir, I knew there was conflict.
But I would call him sir even if I didn't know him.
It's the tone. It's sir. Hi, sir. You know, like it's a tone. So if there was conflict, the tone that came in, it's not, you didn't do anything wrong. It's just a tone.
The funny, ironic thing is that after he told me what to call him.
I love this shit.
After he told me what to call him, sir came flying out of my mouth again, and I didn't mean to when I was explaining
was it his
something
name
else.
Or was
he told me to call him either his first name or his Mr. whatever
really?
his last name was.
I wouldn't have gone that far.
And I said, sir, I went to say, sir, again, and it literally came flying out of my mouth. And I said, Mr. I won't call you your first name because I wasn't raised like that. That's disrespectful. I don't have that kind of relationship with you. And it's presumptuous of me to call you your first name, number one. Number two, I didn't even know it.
I actually like when teachers called me Mr. Wilson. I don't know why. Like, I didn't.
Fine, but
I didn't
in the
need
moment,
that.
I didn't think that calling him sir was disrespectful, nor was it ever meant to be.
No,
when he came at me like that.
I don't think it was disrespectful. I just think it's so how I would have took that in that situation. And I had in parent-teachers conferences, right? So I've been in that same exact situation. I pretty much. I took it as a signal for me to chill. Like I appreciated the sir, even though I didn't like it. Okay, I got it. It was just a signal for me.
So you think he might have thought I was putting him in his place?
Yeah, but probably. Yeah. I think that's what it was.
Yeah, sure. It wasn't. That wasn't my intent. That's interesting because that wasn't my intention at all.
But I wasn't there.
And even my teacher
I never would have
assistant
said something though.
And even my teacher assistant was so taken aback when he responded that way. Both of us were just like, where did even his wife was a little bit taken aback actually. His wife was like, what?
Yeah, Gina's been taken aback.
And his wife actually said in front of like, why are you going at her? Like it was a definitely interesting.
I never would have went after you. That's
right.
I would have I would have took your cue.
Right.
All right, this is
right.
I would.
It was just interesting. Yeah. So I'm just curious as to see if
sir
offensive.
Well, let's reverse that. I don't know if you know who I'm talking about, but we both know somebody who calls people ma'am a lot. Ma'am, like in a
condescending way.
Well, it's one of those things where they try to fool you. I think it is condescending, right? So it would be like...
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about.
So it would be
I know who you're talking about?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So it would be...
Yeah.
So it would be like an online discussion in a thread, and you respond, and they respond back.
And it's like
ma'am, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, right? It's ma'am. Oh,
right.
If I was called ma'am and I was a woman, I would just want to smack somebody. I don't want to be called ma'am.
It depends on... No, you're right. It depends on where it's coming from. It definitely depends on where it's coming from. I did not mean it disrespectful in any way, so it really threw me off. It was definitely...
There was conflict, though.
Yeah, but not conflict. Well, not on my part. That's the thing. So yes, I didn't know there was conflict. Put it that way.
Well,
I didn't know there was conflict until that brought it out.
Oh, okay, yeah. So that's what I'm saying. The only reason why he got upset because there was conflict.
I didn't know that.
No,
I didn't. Right, he came into it differently. Yes. Yeah.
No. So that's funny.
That is interesting.
I even hate the word ma'am. I don't like that word.
I know. I didn't like it when I was younger. If you called me ma'am when I was younger, I felt like I'm not old enough for you to call me ma'am.
Right.
I feel like ma'am is like, and I don't know, maybe that's ageism, but I feel like ma'am is after a certain age.
Yeah.
Now you call me ma'am. I mean, I don't know. I'm 54 years old almost. I kind of earned it.
Yeah.
You know?
All right.
Yeah. Like I'm okay with ma'am.
I'm not going to call you ma'am.
No, I know. And I guess it depends on in what context it is. I don't think I would take it offensively at this point. I do think that I've earned the credibility to be called ma'am at this stage in my life.
It's funny. I call my friend sir, like, a lot in a text. How you doing, sir? Or thank you, sir. Yeah,
it's an endearing thing for that.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I have one more thing that I wanted to talk about, because I thought that this was very interesting, and it made me wonder, just as an initial. So I'm not going to call anybody out in my life, but I am going to say that I have people in my life, very close people who've been in my life, for a long time. And some of them, the immediate reaction to things is almost always negative.
Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I used to be like that.
Let me give you an example.
I like this.
So I would say, this summer, I'm thinking of taking this type of vacation. And right away, they'll be like,
a hurricane.
Isn't it really hot during that time there? Like, are you sure you want to go there? Like,
you're unhappy. Yeah.
Are there other places that might be more logical to go during that time?
Yeah, right.
Or something, anything like that. So, like,
isn't that hurricane season?
Or another one would be like,
if they're right, then they can say, yeah, that's what I was saying.
Right. But here's my thing with that.
Go ahead.
Well, okay.
Right.
So what if that happens?
Yeah.
Right? Like, okay, but you know what? Like, first of all, I wasn't asking you. I was actually just sharing, like, almost like a point of information. And I wasn't asking your opinion on it. I was just sort of making conversation and letting you know, just maybe.
Did this happen recently?
Yes.
Okay.
And it's almost like, and I'm going, anybody who out there who loves Friends, did you watch it? No, you didn't. We had this conversation. There's one episode in Friends where the women, and we did talk about this in another context, but it reminds me similar to this context, where the women are talking, Monica, Phoebe, and Rachel, and they're talking about, somebody read a book about men stealing their wind or something. They're like wind stealers. And I feel like that's what it is.
Right.
You're stealing the wind.
Yeah, they're not happy for you.
Why are you trying to ground me?
Yeah.
Why are you trying to ground me right now, right? Like, I'm not asking you to ground me. Yeah. I don't need grounding. I am a very real person. Like, unfortunately, in my life, I've had no choice but to be realistic. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't have the luxury of living in a pipe dream ever, and I never have. And unfortunately, when I try to live like that, sometimes you get knocked down. Yeah. So I don't go too far in the clouds. But why is it your job to knock me down?
So why do you think they're doing it?
To protect. I think it's a protective thing. I don't think it's a malicious thing. I think it's a protective thing.
Protective of you?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, I'm too negative.
Right. Like, I don't, because the people, and again, I don't want to call it out, but it's people who love me dearly.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes.
Well.
So I do think it's a protective thing.
Sometimes the people you love the most drive you crazy.
Right. I mean, and I just, sometimes I just kind of want to say, I wasn't asking your opinion. I was just asking for an ear.
Do they always give opinions when you're not asking for it, though? It's not just to knock you down. It's always.
And I don't think it's to knock me down. So I don't want to.
Okay.
I don't want to paint it in a different light. I think it's instinctual. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not a
and not
by the way.
Instinctual just to you, right?
So it's not a personal attack on me ever. It's never been a personal attack on me. This is the person's issue, not my issue.
Yeah.
So my question to you is, like, do you know people who immediately are the glass half empty and not the glass half full?
I have. This is going to sound real. There's like nobody in my life. You know what I mean? It's fucking empty, man.
It is not empty, by the way. It is not empty.
But
probably have more ongoing text conversations.
No, I really don't. No, I don't. No.
You get invited to more parties than I do.
Yeah, I don't want to, though.
Neither do I. So I guess they get my message clearer than they get yours.
Like, I go to these parties, I don't say one word.
You find a quiet spot? Did you find a quiet spot?
I like listening.
Oh, so
I'm
you're a voyeur.
Yeah, stories.
Okay.
I like to see if people are lying or bullshitting. And
do you contribute at all?
no, I don't.
You
contribute
just
at all.
listen.
Yeah, I just listen. Yeah, I do.
You're not.
No, what happens is people like you if you let them talk. I mean, that's not why I'm doing it. So I get invited to places because people can tell me all their shit and I'll listen to
You're
them.
an ear.
Yeah, I'm an ear.
See, that's the thing. You don't give unsolicited advice.
No,
I
just listen. Yeah, I'm a listener. Yeah,
that's interesting.
Yeah.
Because sometimes people don't want your advice; they just want an ear.
No, they never want your advice. I don't think. Yeah,
unless they're asking for it. I mean,
you can ask me for it. I'd be happy to give you advice. Like I know.
So wait. So what do you? How do you handle somebody then? So how would you handle?
They don't even notice. Nobody notices.
No. But I'm going back to what I'm saying. So how do you handle the person who, the minute you say something, automatically points out the needle in the haystack of the negativity?
I just like, aren't you fucking Mr. Like, no, that would be my react. Yeah, absolutely.
You would?
Oh yeah, I have no problem doing that.
Thank you, Captain Happiness, or like something like that. Like always there to bring it down.
Yeah. It's I get it more with the what's that bias that
implicit bias?
No, not implicit bias. It's it's when people think they already know.
Oh, hindsight bias.
Hindsight bias. It's always fucking like so that the same thing that you're talking about is like, I can't stand when people have hindsight bias.
Right.
It's almost the same.
They weren't even ever there, or didn't know anything to like. So I'm talking about somebody who just, even not from personal experience, it's just where their mind goes immediately.
Yeah.
Their mind just
as
goes
you're talking,
they're
thinking of something
in their head. They're cataloging all of the
but
things.
But you said it's not necessarily negative.
It's precautionary.
Yeah.
More.
Yeah.
So it's more precautionary than it is negative, but it is still sucking the wind.
Yeah, they probably think that
taking the wind out of the sails.
You value their opinions or thoughts more than you really value them. Maybe, I don't know. Like you're expecting it, like you want it. You want some information back. That's why they're not Are they?
How do you think I handled it?
How do you think? That's a good question. Let me think about this. I can see you going both ways, like this. I can see you going.
And then letting it go?
Yeah, like obvious, like, Or you can say, oh, thanks, you can just be sarcastic about it, too.
Neither this time.
Oh, wow.
Do you know what I did?
No.
I was getting ready to get upset. And I said, you know what? I'm not going to allow this to take the wind from my sails.
Right.
What I am going to do is let you know that you just did that.
Right. No, you're good at that. Yeah.
And I don't appreciate it. So can you next time, please?
You said this?
I did.
Oh, good.
I did. I know. Yeah. I know. Thank you. And I said, can you please? It
doesn't surprise me though.
Pay attention. Well, because now I'm trying. I am trying. And I do believe, I credit you with this, and I credit some of the conversations we've had about books and things like that. I am trying to not escalate myself with the sarcasm and the snarkiness and the, even the meanness right away and saying, like, holding you accountable in the moment, not in a bad way, but like saying, I'm going to let it go. And that's what I said. I'm going to let this go, but I need for you to know that this is what almost happened.
Yeah, I think isn't in the moment important because if
it's so important.
Because if you wait the next day, then they're going to say you're too sensitive or something, right? That you thought about it all night when you didn't think about it.
Or like because I am one of those people sometimes, and that hold it in because for me sometimes it's not worth it. I just say, well, whatever. It's not worth the, I don't want the drama. Like, I just, whatever. I'll just distance myself. So I distance myself. But if the person's not someone I want to distance myself from, then I need, that's where I'm trying to be better in the way that I'm expressing.
You have to, because it's really hard to find compatible people. Yeah. Like even just to be friends with or have a conversation. Yeah. Like it's so.
And I don't, it's not fair. Like it's not for you to judge, right? Like it's like that we listen and we don't judge. Mm-hmm. Like I just want you to listen.
Right.
Just be quiet.
Yeah. I listen. Like I like listening. Like
I know you do.
Yeah. Like
it's
when I was a little
rare
kid,
quality, by the way.
It's a lot. It's not a learned quality though. Like for me, it's not.
So many people listen to answer.
Right. So when I was,
they are only listening to what you're saying so that they can have the next thing to say.
When I was a kid, I really enjoyed being in a room full of adults and just listening. And that's why, like, I showed you some of the books my mom would read. They thought there was something wrong with me, but I just enjoyed, I enjoyed just seeing how people communicate. I'm
surprised you didn't go to school for like sociology.
I should have.
Like,
no, I tell my wife all the time, I should have done that.
Totally.
Yeah, it was just back then. It's like people, well, in my family at least, they didn't zone in on things that you were
great at like that.
Yeah. Like there's one son, like I tell him every once in a while, just so he hears that you really should. I think he would be a good cop.
Right, you've said that
because he's kind of like a masculine kid, very empathetic, right? Super. But I think he would be a good psychologist or something. Like, and I tell him, like the way he talks about his feeling, even when he's younger, even, like he's really
connected.
Yeah, he could express himself. But no, thank you for that. Cause I always thought that's probably was my calling.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
It was never too late, by the way.
Mean, look, I'm done.
I know, but I guarantee you, if you went back, you'd be like a 4.0 or higher.
Oh, yeah, no, I think I would be. Yeah, I think I would be sucked in.
You.
Yeah. Especially with all the help.
I'm telling you, but even without the help, you would have been, because when I went to school for both of my master's degrees, AI didn't exist.
Right.
I did all of the research on my own.
Yeah.
And I went from being literally almost failing out in my undergrad to having a 4.0 in both master's degrees.
Right. Yeah.
Because I was so interested in what I was studying.
Yeah, no.
And that makes all the difference in the world.
Yeah, no, it does.
Plus, you have life experience that you're like, oh my God, I knew that. You know what I mean? Yeah. So you're like, wow, it's
That's
totally
always a
different.
good thing when you always knew something, but there's something to confirm or explain it what it is.
Right.
Yeah.
So you would definitely, I mean, I know it's going into school is a whole different, especially at this stage, but it's never too late and you never know. So never say never. Don't be so absolute about that.
All right.
But so you would have handled it with saying something a little snarky.
Yeah, because I would assume that it would be somebody that I know well who said something like that, and with that being said, they know what can come out of my mouth at every time.
They're prepared
because I am quiet. I do I'm not as online. I'm a little wild sometimes, but in person, I'm a little bit more, a lot more thoughtful.
You are,
and
actually, you're more thoughtful than I am.
You think so?
I do. I think initially, yes, absolutely. I definitely think that I would go more than you would. Well, immediately.
Yeah, but my first gut reaction is crush, kill, destroy.
But do you always react that way?
I never react that way anymore.
Exactly.
I have to control it.
Your thought is that.
Yeah.
You are more
because I feel
in control, and that's the thing.
But that's learned.
That's all those things. Right.
Yeah,
I know.
That's all these books. That's all learned.
I know it is, but that's what I'm saying. You're better at that than I am.
Well, I've been working on it.
Okay, well, that's pretty good. And then you say, so Rob thinks he has a shelf life of about a year.
Yeah, a year and a half.
Oh, year and a half?
Year and a half, yeah. Yeah, year and a half.
I think that's really interesting. I mean,
I'm not as intense as I used to be, though.
So maybe you have more of a shelf life now.
You actually got me at a good time.
I did?
Yeah. You came in at a time where I had to regroup. Like I go through these regrouping phases.
All right.
But it all comes down to listening. Like you said, everything is listening. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That is such a good skill. Do you know I have
a great book up there called Just Listen.
I'm going to end this with one anecdote from the week. I used your soft skills. You kept telling me that CEOs are saying, not just CEOs, but like people in the business world are saying that because AI is going to be able to do a lot of the brain aspects of, the intellectual IQ stuff, that soft skills are going to be more important than ever. And kids today are really lacking in soft skills.
Like even getting a liberal arts degrees now.
Right.
Instead of.
Right. So we were in a faculty meeting last week at the beginning of, I don't even know, these weeks are running into each other. Maybe it was last week at the end of the week. I don't even remember. And I actually said, because they were talking about, what did my principal, we were talking about introducing norms throughout the school of things that are expected. I think it's a great idea. Mm-hmm. It's really a great idea. And so we were talking about how we were going to go about explaining it to our students and getting their buy-in and having them be part of the conversation about the norms. And it was a great idea. And I raised my hand and I said, and I have to jump on that and add to what you were saying to kind of piggyback off of, I said my business partner and, we were talking about businesses and blah, blah, blah. And he said that kids, so I did give you credit. And she was like, you're absolutely right. She said, see, from the business world. Yeah. So I credited you.
Thank
you're very welcome.
You credited me when you didn't have to. I know. That's integrity.
And I didn't know. I didn't even have to tell you. You're right. Yeah. I know. I do pride myself on my integrity. I do.
You do.
And I also pride myself on lifting other people up because I believe there's enough success in this world for everybody.
Sure.
And just because I may be experiencing success and doesn't mean, that doesn't mean there's no more left for you or any. So I don't like
some
that.
crumbs. You just need crumbs. You don't need the whole
you
pie.
You also need people to help, to be like, hey, you have skills that are really awesome. That's a really important thing. And thank you, because it was. And it made people, you're
not a happy person unless you help others.
Well, right. That was actually one of the questions today.
Oh, really?
Yeah, about that. What makes you happy?
Yeah.
Buying something, doing things for helping is very interesting.
Yeah, good.
But I wanted to tell you. So thank you. Soft skills.
Mm-hmm.
Soft skills. Bye.
Thanks, everybody.